Hey everyone, Camille here, and this video is all about our activity books. Usborne Books and More does an amazing job making books to be creative with, whether that is trying new things or developing new skills or just having fun and relaxing. So I want to start by telling you about our pads. I love our pads because they're great with tear-off pages and perfect for car rides around town or vacations. We have small ones that are perfect for fitting inside of like backpacks and suitcases, and then big ones like this that are great for tearing off and using as placemats at a restaurant while you're waiting for your food, or you can tear off a sheet and do it while mom and dad are making, one of them is making dinner or finishing up a phone call or something around the house. But you can see that there's so much more than just like in this example, a dot-to-dot pad. So this one is definitely got dot-to-dots with it, of course, but it also has so much more. So like on this page, you're also going to fill in the white petals with bright shades, and you're going to find a dangling spider and 5 hungry caterpillars and 10 flowers with 9 petals each and 3 plump bumblebees. So lots of fun with those pads and so much to do. I also want to tell you about our sticker books, which are really fun. Everything from fun learning for younger children up through just some great relaxing things for older kids too. So like this first book about how things grow, love it because there's lots of different learning in it about plant words and seeds and flowers and nuts and fruits and vegetables and trees and seasonal cycles. There's also lots of fun things to do around the house, like growing seeds. And then they can use the stickers to kind of complete the scenes. And when they're done with all that learning fun with the stickers, they can actually rip the sticker sheets off and still be left at the end with a How Things Grow book that would be fun to just refer back to. I also want to point out our Mosaic sticker books. This is the Mosaic picture sticker book, one of our newest ones. And what I love about them is you can see all the little white sections on the cover as an example of the different pages throughout the book. You can see that there are lots of little stickers in the middle of the book here. And again, you can rip out these sticker pages and then use them to finish all the different white parts in the scene. And each of them has a little color dot to match with the sticker to complete it with. My kids love these, and they last them for a very long time, and they really enjoy finishing all those mosaic scenes up. We also have fun sticker books that are kind of like old-fashioned paper dolls, where you can kind of use stickers to outfit the dolls on the pages. We have great ones for boys and girls, everything from heroes and emergency services and explorers to pop stars and princesses and best friends and 1960s fashion, for example. So some of them are fun for learning about history. Some are just fun to be creative with. And then we also have sticker books where you can just have open-ended creative fun. So like our space sticker book, where it has different scenes like this that are kind of open-ended, and then a bunch of sticker pages where you can kind of use the stickers on those pages to kind of finish the scene however you want to. But there's also learning fun going on about what it's like to travel in space with that. So moving on beyond our sticker books, we have amazing drawing books too. So I want to show you our drawing activity pack. So this has our 3 step-by-step drawing books in mini form. We have the drawing people, drawing animals, and the just general drawing book. And then there's another little book in it that has just blank white pages to do all that drawing in. And these are just smaller versions of our larger drawing books, like this one back here on the rack. So it's easily portable with the handle on the little pack to take with you along the way. So this one's on animals, and you can see that they would just follow along step by step with the illustrations on the page to end up with, for example, a drawing of what dogs look like, or maybe they want to learn how to draw a badger, for example. And you can see that children can follow along with these things step by step, and as soon as they're able to draw fairly simple shapes, they're able to draw all sorts of fun things by themselves. So great for developing independence and confidence, because they're like, I did that by myself. And it ends up looking like a koala. So it even helps me to learn how to draw too. One book that I really enjoy that's one of our new things is our magic painting book. It comes with a little paintbrush marker, if you will, with a cap on it. and you just dip this in water. And this is like watercoloring. So you can see some very detailed black and white scenes come in the book, and then it has this little sheet to kind of put in between each picture as you're doing it. But I'll show you my sample page in the front that I'm working on here, and you just use the marker to color over the black and white part like that, kind of gently, and it will fill it in with the color that's hidden in the black part. So I love doing this myself, just as a sample, of course. I'm not really enjoying it as much as it looks like I am. That's not true, but lots of fun for kids and for grown-ups with our painting books like that. So this one I want to tell you about. This is a fingerprint activity book, and what I love about this one is it gets creative with paint and with markers. So there's these different little sponges with the colors. This is my kid's copy of it, so it's already been having some fun use to it. But this page, for example, is showing about how to draw cats and dogs, for example, and they can follow along step by step, and then after the colored part is dry, they can add in some details with like a black marker or pen. So you can see some of the dogs that my kids have drawn already too. Lots of fun for them, and it works on their creativity, but also kind of their fine motor skills at the same time. Coloring is all the rage, especially for adults these days, so join in on the fun. This is not just a kids' party, and you can see that these coloring books that we have are very detailed and intricate, and all sorts of learning fun things about like different art periods that we've gone through over time. We also have them on like Mexican patterns and Celtic patterns, so you can learn about different cultures as well as historical time periods. And I love them because you can do them with colored pencils or markers or crayons, any of those things. Really fun with shading and stuff. We also have them on nature things. I love our coloring books for younger children too, because the background of our youngest ones, our youngest coloring books, are all colored in for the kids, so they're only coloring the fun main things on the page that they really want to color anyway. So that really encourages their confidence to like, wow, look, I finished the whole scene, and so then they move on for there. So that's great for the kids that maybe they're more reluctant colorers. So check those out. The Write Your Own Adventure Stories is one that I'm kind of excited about. It's one of our newer writing books, and what I love about our writing books is they just make the writing process really fun. It doesn't seem like we're learning to write. It seems like we're having fun just getting down and getting creative. So this one starts out with telling kids all about how to show action in stories and how to plan out a story. Sorry about that. Maybe how to create characters in it, how to use creative words to show and not just tell, like rather than just say Sam was hungry, what creative words maybe over here can you use to kind of tell that in more detail. How to share conversations, and then it gives lots of pages here to share creative adventure stories. So it gives like questions to answer. So what's next? Here are some suggestions for building mystery and suspense as you write what happens next. It may give like different plots to start with. So fresh snowfall brings an eerie quiet to the forest where an author of adventure stories is staying in a log cabin to write. Suddenly, and then it goes into the storyline. And then in the back of the book, what I love is that there's a whole section on writer tips. So it shows about good titles and opening lines and how to do climax and peaks and troughs in stories and heroes and villains and how to come up with locations and just doing really exciting writing. So kids have a lot of fun with these, but they're also learning some excellent academic skills at the same time. And that's definitely true of this last book I'll show you, which is this is not a math book. My daughter is so excited about this, and every time I've shown this book, I have sold lots of copies, so lots of other people are excited too, but this ties art and math together. What I love about it is there's so much creative fun. This is my daughter's copy, so you can see some of her fun work too, but this is a diabolic parabolic, and it's showing all about what a parabolic curve is. But you're doing art with it too. Or you might learn about triangles here, and you can do different tile angle patterns is what they're calling them there. Or create a cock snowflake, feeling fractal. So they're learning so many different things, tessellation creations, but they're also tying fun art in with it, so they don't feel like they're learning math. So who doesn't want a book like that? Check them all out on the website and let me know if you have any questions about different suggestions for more.